Wait before you buy a vacuum. Come on in, welcome to my home. This is my Before You Buy series, and this one is about something which you probably don't buy that often. When was the last time you had to buy a vacuum? A vacuum is one of those things where there are a lot of things to consider before you buy a vacuum, because guess what? You are going to find that there are perfect vacuums for you in whatever your price range is. But the question is, what's a perfect vacuum for you? For me, I have an upright vacuum. Why do I have an upright vacuum? One, it's powerful, and two, it's what I need for my space. That's important. I do not have stairs. Upright vacuums can be kind of heavy to carry and awkward to carry up and down stairs. If you have a vacuum that you're going to have to transfer up and down stairs a lot, you might consider a canister vacuum. Canister vacuums are wonderful. They're a little lighter in weight, but they are not as powerful as the upright vacuum. That is really something to think about. As you get away from upright vacuums and get into smaller and smaller vacuums, they become less powerful. The stick vacuums are even less powerful, but they're more maneuverable. That's the other thing to think about. Are you moving around a lot of things? Are you going under stuff? Because if you are, stick vacuums, even though they're less powerful, give you the ability to go under things. How about, are you going to take your vacuum and are you dusting with your vacuum? A lot of people do that. You might be using a handheld vacuum for that. What to do? Yes, trying to decide what kind of vacuum you need is really, really difficult. But think about the important things. One is, what are you vacuuming? The other is, where are you vacuuming? How are you transferring your vacuum? Canister vacuums are so good to go up and down stairs. They have lift-away vacuums where you don't have to take the entire vacuum with you. You just take the vacuum part and then the wand with you. It really works well, but you are decreasing the power. Do you have a pet? Are you sweeping up pet hair? Pet hair is something to really consider. And what are you sweeping up? If you live in the city, you probably aren't sweeping up mud all that often. And you know what you're not supposed to sweep up? Water. Don't sweep up water in your regular vacuum. There are some vacuums which are specifically made for water. Look around your house and think about the things are you having to go underneath a lot of things and move a lot of things? That's something you're going to have to think about. You want a vacuum that will be able to get to the stuff that you have to get to. And you know all those attachments? Do you really need them? Do you use all of them? I found that I use 2 attachments to my vacuum. My pet hair attachment and also the little corner attachment for the hose. So what do I do with those? Well, I just vacuum up all those spaces that I can't get to. Other than that, I usually move the furniture when I need to, or I just sort of ignore it till it comes to the big time to vacuum. But the biggest thing to think about is power. The higher the horsepower, the more suction you're going to have on your vacuum. And you want to have a lot of suction with your vacuum so that you can get all that ground in dirt. It's really easy to get caught up in the whole, well, I need to get this vacuum because this is what other people have. Well, no. Think about your lifestyle and what works for you. And the other thing, also think about your space. Where are you putting your vacuum? My vacuum lives out in my garage because, oddly enough, my mom and I share a vacuum and our garages are connected. So that way either one of us can grab the vacuum, and it's fine out there because my garage is actually quite warm. But you might not have space for a big upright vacuum, so you might have to get the smaller vacuum. So space, what you're vacuuming, how you are vacuuming, are you going underneath a lot of things, and when you are vacuuming, because a lot of people love those little robotic vacuums, and you know what? Most people have found out that for in-between vacuuming, they're really good, but if you're expecting to keep your house spotless and all the dirt vacuumed up with a robotic vacuum, not so much. They don't really work as well for that. They're just more for those times when you just want to, on a regular basis, get your house vacuumed. Well, what do you think about that? How is your vacuuming going? Are you ready to buy a vacuum? Because, like I said, a lot of things depend upon you. Know yourself before you go out and buy anything. Once you know that, you'll be fine. I hope I get to see you again next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on this channel. I love making these videos for you, and I hope I get to see you again next time.